Fenty Beauty has launched their Soft Lid Luminous Longwear Foundation, and we are going to try it out. For those who do not know me, my name is Shades by Slade, and I'm a beauty influencer and a content creator. Today we're going to unpack the Soft Lid Fenty Beauty Luminous Foundation, and we're going to see how it goes. Rihanna herself said this is like glass hour. It's like skin in a bottle. So we're going to check it out and see how it goes. If you are new here, thank you so much for coming. And for my OGs, thank you so much for watching. So let's get into it. Okay guys, so before we get started, we need a little bit of lip gloss. You guys are not about to be writing on me in the comments. This lip gloss is by Kinship, and it's the Super Melt Vegan Lip Jelly Mask. Lately my lips been dry. I haven't drinking a lot of water, so I don't know. After that, we're gonna lotion up our hands, and I'm using Marc Jacobs. And with my perfume I received. So now that I went to Sephora and I picked up the Fenty Soft Lid Foundation, and I am super excited to try it. The packaging is absolutely the bomb.com. It is like their typical Fenty box. So I did get the foundation in 420. Also the soft matte foundation, I also got that in 420. A lot of people saying that the foundations did not match up to the other foundation that she came out with, but for me and my skin tone, I got the same shade as my last one, and it came out perfect. Before we get into it, we're just going to compare the two. Upon looking, they look exactly the same. A lot of people could not differentiate between the two. If you flip it over, the soft matte has more wording on the back, and it gives more detail as far as what do you do. A lot of people didn't understand, before using this foundation you have to shake it up. It does say shake well, so a lot of issues a lot of people have having could be because of that. So we're just gonna shake them both up. So this is the Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation. Compared to the new one, the Soft Lid Foundation, this one is supposed to be very hydrating. So it is definitely night and day between the two. Before starting our foundation, you always want to make sure you prime your face. You want to make sure your face is hydrated. Although that is a hydrated foundation, you just want to make sure that the base of your foundation is very hydrating. That can lead to a lot of creasing and cracking and a lot of stuff that we don't want. Before we start our foundation, I'm gonna go in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This is like the best primer out there. This is the OGs. For everybody know, back in the day, everyone was using this primer, and we just getting back to the basics. So we're just hydrating. We want to make sure everything is hydrated. We don't want our skin to be dry. Like my forehead was really dry for some reason. But we are just going to rub everything in. And I don't know if you guys can see, but it is definitely filter finish. It is just, all your pores are going to be blocked. Okay guys, so I'm super excited for this foundation because Rihanna said this is like glass hour makeup, and for some reason I love the glowy look without having to add and do a lot of concoctions to get exactly what I'm looking for. So let's just test it out. And it does say shake well, so that's what we're going to do to make sure we get the best results out of this. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna apply. Speaking of Rihanna and Fenty, did you guys see like the launch of the Soft Lid Foundation? It was just literally like the bomb.com. Her and Glamzilla was just like obsessing over each other, and it was just so dope to see how being in the beauty industry, how far it can take you. And literally Rihanna obsessing over you is like freaking crazy. That was just like a dope moment for me to witness. So I got it on my face, and we are just going to see if it really is glass hour. So the match is definitely matching. Okay. I hope you guys can see that. And apparently this foundation is not supposed to oxidize. I know the soft matte foundation oxidized, and a lot of people is just like going crazy over it. So anyway, let me get into the details of this foundation. So this foundation is Longwear. It is definitely medium coverage with a natural looking luminous finish. So this is the Luminous Hydrating Foundation So it is going to give you that glowy effect of what everyone is looking for in the summertime. It's supposed to hydrate and brightens, and it's supposed to improve your skin tone over time. Yeah, it's supposed to improve your skin tone over time. That is something, having a foundation that boosts your skin while you're using it and you're not even working hard to get that, is like the bomb.com. It does say it's waterproof, resistant to creasing, fading, sweating, humidity, and transfer proof. So I don't know guys, but I really like it so far. I do feel like I am glowing. It's very lightweight and the coverage is definitely given. It does feel like my skin. It's not heavy. I don't feel any heaviness, so I'm all for that. Let's do the rest of my makeup and see how it goes. For my concealer, I am going in with Born This Way. I usually do 2 layers of this, but back on the Fenty Soft Lid Foundation. This foundation comes in 50 shades and I got it at Sephora for roughly about 40 bucks. To me, it's definitely worth it so far. I have to do a wear test on it to kind of give you like the end results of it, but so far so good. I'm just gonna let that concealer sit for a little bit and I'm gonna go in with the Laguna Bronzing Cream. This is in the shade 4. I'm gonna go in and lay my contour while we wait for the concealer to do what it needs to do. When I'm contouring and bronzing, I just take the tip of this brush and I just line the bridge of my nose just to kind of give me that natural effect. A lot of girls be going to get their nose done and stuff like that, but if you know how to contour, you definitely don't need your nose done. You can snatch your nose just by contouring. I literally went viral on TikTok for contouring my nose in different shapes. So don't listen to anybody saying that, hey, you need to go get your nose done. No, girl, you can definitely contour your nose. So now that I did that, I'm just going to get another angled brush and I'm going to staple this. And I'm just going to go to the sides of my cheek. Doing the same for this side. I really don't add too much bronzer to my face, just enough to just kind of get the picture. But back to the Fenty launch, it was super dope watching it from different creators. She did invite like a lot of different creators to the launch and I think it was just so dope. Literally, I would love to meet Rihanna. I would love to be on the PR list, but you know, everything comes with baby steps. Nothing really happens overnight. I mean, it does, but not for everyone. So baby steps, y'all. Now that we let our concealer sit for a little bit, we're just going to blend it out. And I'm just taking my regular concealer brush and I am just blending everything in. I did go in with the same exact shade as my skin tone, but I'm gonna go back over it with the lighter shade to give me that brightened effect. While I'm pressing this in, I want to make sure that I still go on the side right here of my nose. I don't want to go over it because I already laid down my base for my contour, but you just want to make sure you kind of keep it on the side there. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the other side. Just go in, tap it a little bit, tap it, tap it. Remember, be careful of this side. Okay guys, so while I blended that in, I'm gonna go in with Too Faced, the same concealer, and I'm just going to go in with the lighter shade and I'm gonna put it in the same area that I put my other concealer, and this is just to give a brightened effect. If you don't like your makeup brighter, that's perfectly fine. You can do it to whatever shade you like, but I'm just going back in with the lighter shade to put over my neutral shade, and I'm just gonna let that sit for a bit. While I'm letting that sit, I am gonna spray my face with Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. Setting spray is just the bomb.com. If you know, you definitely know. So I spray, give it a little bit of hydrating, and so far Rihanna said that this foundation is glassy, it is glowy. She said it's glass hour, and I am definitely agreeing with her. It's definitely giving like a very glowy glass hour look. So I definitely recommend her on that one. Also with the oxidation from the other foundation, this says it is color true pigment designed to resist oxidation all day. So you guys don't have to worry about it oxidating at all. And so far I don't see any oxidation going on. Alright guys, so I'm just going in and I'm just blending everything out. Guys, now I'm going in and I'm just blending this second concealer out. And I'm going to do the same thing for the other side. Now that everything is blended out, I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Cameo blush. And I'm just going to place it. This blush is like very dark, which is cool. So I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to place a little bit because this is very pigmented. So I'm just going to go in and place 2 dots. That's all you need. This blush be blushing, y'all, okay? And I'm just doing it lightly. As you can see, the blush is very pigmented. I didn't want to add too much. I don't want to end up being one of them girls that have like pink all up under their eye. There's nothing wrong with it. If you like it, you like it. But for me, sometimes it becomes too much. And I'm just going to do the same thing with the other side. I'm going to flip it over so that I don't pick up any blush from that side. And you can always add to it. If you think, you know, there's not enough blush, just go back and add more. Now that we did that, I am going to go in with, another thing I picked up from Sephora is the Fenty Beauty, the Stalk'r Instant Warming Bronzer. I heard this bronzer is just like the bomb.com. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to use this to deepen the cream bronzer that I already placed down. Type lightly. I'm just going to go over what I already put down. Same thing for that side, and I'm just going to warm up the top. Don't forget that forehead, y'all. A lot of people be going in on us forgetting our forehead. Don't forget that forehead. With that, I'm going to go in with Huda Beauty. That's another thing I picked up from Sephora, y'all. I was like on a whole Sephora thing. So I'm going in with the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Baking Setting Powder. This is in the shade Blondie. I wanted to get, I guess I said Kafuna, but the lady was going back and forth for a hot minute. How she was saying that she didn't like Kafuna on dark skinned people. So I don't know. I went in with Blondie and I must say I do not regret it at all. So I'm just going in lightly. And before you do this, you definitely want to make sure you tap off the excess on your hand. I'm sorry I didn't show you guys that. But you just don't want to go in and just go full-fledged. Just tap a little bit in your hand just to get all the extra out. My forehead and on my chin area. You can put it on your eye as well. I'm gonna put it a little bit on my eye because I'm just gonna do like a neutral look. Nothing too crazy. Fenty Soft Lid is definitely giving. I can say that. It's definitely giving me that glass hour glowy effect. I'm not arguing with you, Riri. Okay? I'm not arguing with you. It's giving. It's giving, y'all. It's giving. If you don't got it, you need to go get it. Like, time now. I'm just gonna go in. I'm not gonna do too much of my lips, but I'm just gonna go in with the Fat Lip Oil by NYX Cosmetics. I'm just gonna lay a little bit of that now. No lip liner or anything like that. I was gonna go in, but no, we're good. Y'all, in the comments, let me know what you guys think about the soft lip foundation. Like, literally, I have on no filter, no nothing. A lot of people on social media be like, yo, you have on a filter. And I'm just like, no, this is my skin. So, can't nobody tell me this is not my skin, y'all. Y'all see me put it on. Y'all see me do it firsthand. So, Drop in the comments, let me know what you guys think about the foundation. I absolutely love it. I think it's selling what it's supposed to do. And honestly, I really want to give Rihanna a round of applause because she listened to us on the other foundation, the soft matte foundation. It oxidized. A lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people said their formula changed. So for her to go back and to fix what the people needed and wanted, that just speaks volumes on the company. So y'all drop in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'm gonna put on my lashes and do my eyes and stuff, and then I'll give y'all the final results. So this is the final look of the Fenty foundation, and I absolutely love it. I really have nothing negative to say about it. The coverage is definitely medium coverage. It's going to cover up everything you need it to. It's lightweight, it is hydrating, and it's supposed to improve our skin tone over time. So it's something that you really don't have to work hard for as far as when your foundation is on. But I definitely give the Soft Lit Fenty foundation a 10 out of 10. I definitely recommend. And if you don't have it, you need to go get it. I mean, just look.